Hello. So I'm supposed to be packing because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. So a bit of a mad dash to get the decorations down and everything. And I'll probably post this a bit later, but couldn't miss out on the Soul Tag 2025. So very quickly, I'm just going to run through this. John the 6-inch pianist, the legend himself, came up with some very interesting questions, I thought. So yeah, I wanted to give my contribution as well. So a Saturday night record, very nice. The Mighty Riders Spread the Message. If you don't know that, go out and listen to it right now. It's brilliant. Sunday morning though, you need to chill out a bit and relax. And I like the sounds of Barbara and Ernie. A bit more folky. But yeah, really lovely record this. Really nice if you're just woken up, sun coming through the window, though I haven't seen much of that around here lately. That's a beautiful record to have. A cover version. Here's a nice one by an artist called Retta Hughes. Does quite a nice version of Light My Fire. Pretty groovy. I might try and stick a needle drop off that if I can. Music for a Chase. This is actually cheating a bit. It's from a soundtrack, Funky Soundtracks. It's a compilation, this Funky Soundtracks compilation. And I don't think it's very legitimate, but it's actually full of music, perfect for chasing. And I've picked this one because it does have the one tune, which I think actually comes from the Truck Turner soundtrack by Isaac Hayes, which I don't have. But just the name itself, Pursuit of the Pimpmobile. Don't need to say anything else, I don't think. Okay, an album cover where everybody's looking cool. Well, Renee and Angela look very nice in their cozy sweaters here on the front of this album that they did wall to wall, but you've got to go to the back for the good stuff. That's the epitome of cool, right? Love it. What a great decade. An album with lots of horns. Band of Black Rio, all the way from Brazil. Chock full of horns. Lovely funky stuff. Brilliant. Great. A white soul singer. Here's an interesting one. Paty Galant. I think she's from Canada. It's kind of like a light disco soul album. When it's good, it's absolutely fantastic, this album. It'll all come around. Big tune there. And Te Caliente, is that the other one? It's quite sort of Latin one. Really nice, great album this, love that. An album to recommend to somebody who doesn't listen to soul music at all and needs to get started somewhere. You can't really go wrong with Lolita. I don't even know how to say her name. Lolita, Mrs. Holloway. Absolutely fantastic. This record in particular, Cry to Me, is just absolutely scorching soul music. Big voiced, big production, really lovely. Definitely recommend that one. With a sample next. It's difficult this because obviously I've got loads of records and trying to remember which ones have samples and going through and finding was actually quite a challenge. So I settled with this one. Dionne Warwick, her funky album, Just Being Myself. The song here, You're Gonna Need Me. Absolutely classic. I think Nas sampled that, but I think many other people have as well. Sweet Harmonies. I do love my Sweet Harmonies, and I could pick from many different groups here, which I love with those lovely harmonies. I'm going to go for this one though, The Futures. Nice codpiece action on those tights. This is an album, Castles in the Sky. Pretty decent album as well. Listen to a song like Love Lives on a Windy Hill. proper harmonies there. Lovely. A modern-ish soul record. I say ish. I think this was from 2005, so that's pushing it a bit, frankly. But what a tune. This is Amory, One Thing. This is just a 12-inch. Great song, this. Actually, it's basically a sample of the Meters, but done in a slightly more mid-2000s R&B style. Really great. Love this. Fantastic stuff. I used to have a lot of R&B records, got rid of quite a lot of them though, but definitely not this one. Absolutely great. And finally, a song to put on the jukebox. So I picked a 45, and I think I have shown this quite recently, but possibly the greatest song, the greatest soul tune ever made, The Joy Tones and This Love. If you don't know that, maybe I'll stick it on the end of this video. That was fun. Okay, hope to see more entries into this contest, because we do need more soul. We need more funk, because that's what it's all about. All the best.